Hello and welcome to SirSmuggler's Let's Play, episode 32, season 2. So I'm right here where I left you last episode, and I'm going to continue with this refinery project. So it occurred to me that we need fuel for the engine, of course, and so I'm going to put in a valve right here, so we can get some fuel out to the engine. And a pipe. And some more pipes and gate set up to just always pump out fuel. So yeah, that should work. What else? Yeah, we need a gate here, of course, to fill it up with oil. We should see it start filling up. Yeah, excellent. And I brought an iron gate to fix this. Let's just try this. We should be able to say if you have work and engine is... Oh, this might be a problem actually. Because we don't want to run it only if it's blue, we want to run it on all. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to figure out that. I could go with the fancy gold gate to get the... Actually, I think I would need a diamond gate to get all the conditions I would need to make it work with an end gate. But if I do an or rather... Let me think about this a bit and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I had to use two gates actually, two iron gates. So I got this one set up to send a red pipe signal if the engine is in red, which obviously is dangerous, we don't want it to run then. And this one says if it has, the refinery has work to do and we do not have a red pipe signal, then we will send a redstone signal. So if the wire activates, those redstone signal should go off. That's the plan anyway. And we can easily try it by just saying this instead. No. What am I doing? Like that. And it goes off. So yeah, that works. And let's see, the last pieces of this. A pipe to take out the fuel and put it into the tank, and a gate to power that pipe. So yeah, I think everything is ready to start running. And just to kickstart this guy, we're going to put in 1 bucket of oil. It should start processing. And it will be a little bit slow to begin with because oil is not that efficient, and also there's only one engine, but this guy is not. So maybe we do have a problem here with the backwards pipe. And the engine stopped running. That is odd. Well, it's actually still running since it's building up energy. But yeah, so this pipe here don't want to behave. Not good. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out something. I don't understand why the pipe doesn't want to behave right here. That is strange. Anyway, I'll fix that and I'll be right back. And I solved it. I just flipped the engine up and used these what they called conduits instead. I could have used conductive pipes just fine, but somehow it didn't want to behave when it was connected directly to the refinery there. But yeah, now it's working, and you see we got a little bit of fuel flashing out this pipe here, and that would of course go into the engine once we have run out of oil in it. So yeah, I'll go sleep and we'll be back and see how this is doing. So I have done some cleanup work here and completed the fence, so this area is nice and secure. And the engine here has now used up the oil and is running on fuel, so you see we got double the output of energy now compared with running on oil. So that's pretty nice. And this one's going a bit faster. So yeah, we still have some oil left in the pipes here, so once we have processed a bit more and get some space in this tank, I'm gonna send the train to collect the last of the oil that we pumped up. So yeah, and we got some room here to build other stuff, and we will see what I do. Yeah, so next, well, I want to get a quarry going sooner or later, and I'm thinking I want to use the train, of course, because the quarry is not going to be close by. So I want an item cart as well on this train, and an item unloader somewhere, and then pipe it back to the base from here. Perhaps do some processing here as well, I'm not sure. And well, I also recently added another mod to this, and it's the Applied Energistics mod, and it looks absolutely awesome. A problem is though that I added it after I had explored the entire island here that I'm on, so the world gem that comes with it comes with some quartz ore that you need, so I'm not going to find that here. And well, I could leave my island and go look for it in faraway places, but I will investigate the possibility to reset some of the chunks that are on the island, but not where I haven't built anything, so that I can get my hands on some of those quartz ore things. So yeah, I will look into that between now and next episode, and we'll see how it goes. So let me just gather my thoughts a bit and come up with some kind of plan for what I want to do next and how I want to proceed with this. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the plan. I have been studying a bit about how Minecraft stores the world on the disk. And well, I'm sure you're all familiar with the chunks. You know, 16 by 16 blocks is a chunk. And then we have something called regions. So 32 by 32 chunks makes up a region. And each region is stored as a separate file on your hard drive. And so it's quite easy actually to remove one of those region files, and that part of the world gets deleted and regenerated when you enter that part again. And as it turns out, I have a chunk or a region border just a few hundred blocks in this direction. So I deleted that file and visited that part of the world again, and it regenerated just fine, and so that means I should have the new what's it called, the new ores from that mod, which I apparently forgot what it's called. Applied Energistics, yes, that's the one. So I want to set up a quarry somewhere around in that new area. So I need to build my railroad out and stuff like that, but first I want to design the system that's going to transport the items from the train back to my base. So, and I don't want to use the trains for that, just because I like to have some variety, let's say. So I want to use the red power and the pneumatic tubes, but since it's quite a distance back to the base and I want things to move nice and fast, I'm going to use the mag tubes. So mag tube, something from red power, that's like a pneumatic tube, only it transports things a lot faster. But it requires quite a lot of resources, you see, like copper and obsidian and stuff. But I have a lot of resources, so why not? So I will meet you back at the workshop and we'll start working on all the things we need for this. So here we are, and let's start off with the item loaders and unloaders. And we're gonna need pressure plates surrounded by wood, detector item, and item loader, item unloader. So that's to get the stuff on and off the train, of course. And yeah, the magnetic tube. Now to use this you need another thing called an accelerator. So you need one of these accelerators on each end of the line built with the mag tubes. That accelerates the items and deaccelerates them at the other end. So I need two of those, and this needs to be powered as well from blue electric power. So we're gonna need to have some power production as well for where we want to use these. And maybe it was the other way around. Yeah, two of those, thank you. So where will I get that power from? Well, we have done the solar cells and the wind power before, so I was thinking thermopile. I haven't used that one before. So this guy produces energy by temperature difference. So you basically put lava on one side and water on the other sides, and it will generate energy very slowly, but I don't think we need that much energy for this application anyway, so it should be fine. And besides, I kind of want to try it. So copper, and yeah, I should have everything we need except copper, of course. There's always something. So let's see. Copper. Well, we're gonna need a lot more copper when it comes to the actual mag tubes. But one thermopile. Excellent. And yeah, we probably want a battery box as well. So a couple of batteries. What do I need for that? Of course, nickelite and tin, I guess. Let's just grab some of this and some nickelite. And I believe you need 4 to make a bat box. Let's just check that. Battery box, yes, 4 batteries. One piece of that, one of that, some iron and our batteries. And now, of course, all that is left is the actual mag tubes. So we're gonna need a lot of this fine copper wire. Let's just grab another stack of copper and return this if we didn't use. And I got my diamond draw plate. So let's make some fine copper wire. 1 stack of that. And some glass and obsidian. So I don't know how many I'm gonna need, but it's let's just make a stack to start with. So I will meet you back at the train station and we'll get to work on this. Okay, so first order of business would be to pick up this train because it's kind of in the way. And we also have collected all the oil that was left back at the oil wells. And we're continuing to process fuel here. Now it's rather slow, it's very slow actually, with just 1 combustion engine and 1 refinery, but well, since I don't have any urgent use for the fuel just yet, it doesn't really matter. So let's just pick these up, and of course I don't have any inventory space, so just gonna have to make room. And let's dump this stuff in here for a while. So yeah, this will probably be my unloading place, so item unloader goes there. And then I forgot to craft something. We need something to transfer the items from the unloader into the tubes. And I think a relay would do the trick. But I will test that out and get back to you. First I want to set up the thermopile. So let's dig down a bit, and my pickaxe is almost gone. Let's see what we can do. And we need the battery box. Yeah, we'll probably dig down a bit more. So bat box, then we move the thermopile. So one side is gonna have lava on it, so I got a bucket of lava and put that there. Now it's kind of dangerous, so let's do that. And then we need water, so let's get some water. Didn't I have another bucket? Well, there it is. And water. water, and we could probably go with water on all 4 sides here. So maybe I should have done an infinite water source somewhere up here, but anyway, it's not that far away. Water, water, and so there's no interface on that guy. Okay. If I place my battery box on top of this, hopefully, yeah, we got a small bit of charge going in there, so seems to be working. Let's just cover that up using dirt, because I have a lot of dirt. Slowly but surely increasing. And yes, so here will be the item unloader. And one of those holding tracks. And do I have a storage cart here? No, I do not. I'm guessing since it's an item unloader, it won't hold any other carts, but just to be sure, I want to put in an item cart there, or chest cart, whatever it's called, just to make sure it behaves. So let's see, yeah, the relay then gonna go here, and I'm not sure if the relay can output directly to the accelerator or if I need a normal tube in between. So actually I'm gonna go into my test world and find out right now before I continue. Okay, so I did a little bit of testing, and a relay is what I want here, because the item unloader can automatically eject into a relay, and the relay will in turn automatically eject into any tube or such thing connected. So I went ahead and crafted a relay. It's yeah, takes a bit, not expensive in any way, but a lot of steps. So let's see, I want my relay, and it goes like, I believe it's like that, or was it the other way around? I never remember. Oh well, we'll see. And let's see, I also noticed that we are getting kind of close to the wrapping up point, actually kind of past it already. But let's just set up, and you see it lights up, that means it's got power. So that's the accelerator. And give me pickaxe. Yeah, there's water there, of course. For our thermopile. So mag tubes coming out here, and they're gonna go all the way back to base, and then at the other end we need one of these deaccelerators, or it won't work. It will just bounce back actually. And yeah, so I will wrap up this episode here actually, and next episode I'll continue this, make it go all the way back to base and hook it up to the sorting system, and we'll give it a try and see if it works out. So thank you for watching, and I hope you want to come back again. So until next time, bye bye.